Okay. So how many needles do we need, you think?
From here to here. What is that?
So basically from here to here, right? So that...
How about this part? Do we need to do this part?
Is there that too?
Yeah.
So that one, okay. So if it goes along the channel, okay, normally it's not very thick, okay. So it's like it goes along the channel, and it's basically a hairline, right? It's probably okay. Yeah. So this I will actually ask you to lay down, okay, because it's difficult for her to maintain this position. Okay?
Facing up? Or facing up?
Yes, yes. Okay. So normally I find interesting way to make sure whatever I'm needling, I'm actually feel comfortable doing it, right? So potentially I can ask her to lay face down, right? So I have more visibility into the scar. But I always feel like, okay, once a person gets needled, and they have to go face down for like 30, 40 minutes. I don't think it's very comfortable. Who has this experience like face down for 30, 40 minutes? Do you like it?
No, I actually like it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
you feel
if
safer?
If I was in a spa doing the back massage.
Okay, so you prefer face down?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Either way.
Either way?
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I usually fall asleep during the treatment.
I see. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, so for this, you ready? Okay. Okay. So these are the more sensitive part of the body. Okay. Good?
Did you feel anything?
Yes. Yeah, that part's really sensitive. Yeah, I did feel.
你好撑啊，对。
So, do whatever you can. Do not get scars, okay?
No matter how cool it looks.
That's right.
Oh, John, how about tattoos? Because that's
Ooh. Okay, for tattoos, if you like it, it's normally not a problem. But if you hate it,
okay.
it's a major problem. Okay, so do it for beauty sense. Okay, it's like, oh, I just like that bird or I like that flower. That's fine. But if you like that person, please do not tattoo that person into your body. Okay, it makes a huge difference. Okay, so I work on people who are full tattoo. Okay, it's like 70% of our body is tattooed, but there's a certain area that's just not flowing well. Okay, and those are areas you have problem with. Okay, it's like, yeah, that guy, got me into this, and he chose this for me, and it's really not good. Okay. Yeah. I think that's all we need. Because I only do 3 out of 10 needles. What do I do with the other 7? Are there other scars we can?
Huh?
Don't waste the needle.
Okay, let me do the hand one. Okay, like say PC. Okay. So the pericardium channel. So a lot of times I will actually put a needle like right here. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Okay.
So that's not actually one of the fascia you go to more.
It is fascia. Yeah, it is a fascia. Yeah.
Okay.
So the way I needle, I actually needle very, very slowly. Okay. So for example, if I'm going to needle this, right, I'm actually putting here until her body kind of takes it. Yep. So I don't like, to me that's a shock to the body, right? I rather okay, very, very slowly, yeah, can I go in, right? I'm actually doing this and my needles are right at her skin. I'm actually depressing the skin, right, until it goes in. See, now it goes in.
And like that doesn't hurt? Or
No,
like
it's
the
not sharp.
slowness doesn't hurt?
No.
You want to try?
Sure. Let's try to.
Yeah, there's that confidence.
No, on you.
Oh!
Can I try?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's definitely sharp. Okay, cool.
Or just as a,
Super sharp. Yeah, but that's expected because it's a needle going in.
or if you relax, maybe it's.
It is relaxing though. 'Cause
It's very,
steady
yeah,
pace.
yeah.
I didn't feel anything when the needle goes in
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
I feel a little bit because
Maybe because
sore.
Because not all patients will allow that.
Now what?
What is wrong?
So basically, I just put it in here, right? And the body, the skin, right? When it encounters like this, it has only one way to resolve this: is to relax, to open, to surrender. Yes, right. And now it goes in, right?
Good.
You feel it?
Yeah, it's very smooth.
It's
Yeah.
smooth. But
Yeah, the first
do
inside.
feel it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like I'm right here, right? Yeah.
It's feel better than the sudden pump within the tube.
Oh.
Yeah. Interesting, right? Interesting, right? Different, yeah. So what does this do? It requires us to, okay, so the way I hold my needles is 3 points, okay? So I have the index finger, the middle finger, and my thumb is actually in between, okay? So I'm actually depressing this handle a little bit, okay? I actually push down a little bit. To me, this actually hardens this shaft, okay? Otherwise, I feel like this whole thing is moving, right? So by doing this, this needle actually becomes a very short needle, right? But if I just needle this way, this is a much longer needle to me, right? So when I do it this way, I'm actually, like what I was doing, right? To me, that's how I, that's how I needle, right? Because I want to work with the body, and I want the body to work with me. Okay, this is not like I am putting a needle in. I want to say, would you like this needle?
Oh my gosh, like when you get shots at the doctor, like taking kids to get shots at the doctor,
Yeah.
like that is
Yeah.
like, we're going in.
That's right, right. Whether you like it or not, right? Yeah, yeah. To me, it's like you have a choice, right?
Yeah, that's traumatic.
Yeah, to kids and stuff, I remember just being little.
And for relaxing muscles, so let's say if you find a knot in the muscle, okay, if you use this technique, you will find that knot just resolve itself.
So
Okay.
what are your thoughts on dry needling then? Or like, you,
I don't mind.
yeah.
Um,
Okay.
So is when you say it's when you find a knot with the needle, is it kind of like similar to dry needling?
If they know how to do it, right? Honestly, if people truly know how to use dry needling, right, all the power to them. Why not? It was actually developed in World War II when there's no World War I or World War II, when there's no medicine. So the doctor found out, like, okay, if I just inject you, so they would normally inject pain medication at the spot of the pain. Then they found out, like, they have no medication anymore, or they're running out of supplies. So what they're doing is they put saline in the needle, in the sting, and do the same thing. And it's like, oh my goodness, it's just as effective, right? And they say, what if we don't do anything? No saline, and they just put a needle in? Oh, it's just as effective. That's the genesis of dry needling. It's not from acupuncture.
So what is dry needling? Sorry.
It just, so that's why it's called dry needling. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
It's a syringe without anything.
But do you still have a syringe?
Yeah, there's a syringe because all they have are syringes, and they can probably disinfect it and then reuse, right? So basically, they don't need any more supply, right? They're still resolving people's pain, right? So that's the genesis of dry needling. It's not because they're copying Chinese medicine or needling, acupuncture. So to me, I'm for anything that's therapeutic. Okay, if they can do it well, why not? Right? Yeah, that's how I see it. Okay.
And then like dry needling, it's like when you take a really long needle and you go to like a trigger point or like a muscle knot, and you take the needle and you like insert it into the knot, and so that the knot or the muscle could like release and relax.
So that's essentially this technique.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you try to find that knot, right, you go in, millimeter by millimeter going into that knot. You will find this, your fascia just start to unfold. And once you get to that knot, you'll find resistance, right? Again, stay with it, right? Again, muscle has no other means other than relaxation, right? So that's, a very simple thing, right? Very simple, yeah.
So then like with massage or with like the stuff that we're learning about like holding and allowing the body.
The same thing.
Okay. So then my question is like with gua sha, like when you need like a firm stroke and you're trying to
I don't like gua sha.
Okay, that's okay.
So now you understand my approach, right? My approach is work with the body. I don't want to do anything that's I don't want to impose anything on the body, right? To me, that's not long term, right? And people who gua sha, they just constantly do it. People who do cupping, they constantly want cups. Right? And to me, I don't, to me it's more about empowering. Yeah. Okay? So let's talk about removing. Okay? So I'll let you sit for a little while. Okay? I'm going to remove your needles. Okay? So the way I remove needles, basically just like that. Okay?
I felt more when we removed it.
So they're gone.
Magic.
Okay? So, so just take out as many needles as you can in one shot.
What's the reasoning?
To me, there's no reason to take one out at a time.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
smart.
So sometimes I will have a cotton swab, right, just in case I hit a vein or something like that. Yeah. Very cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. Satisfying, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. So what I would suggest is you do this, okay? Get 5 needles or something like that, okay? Go get an orange or a banana, right, or something, right? And just draw lines there, okay? And you put them in, right? And you take them out, right? Then you do it again, okay? You draw different lines and you just feel like, okay, use an orange, like a navel, not a navel orange, one of those mandarins. What's it called? Mandarin, right? So mandarin has thinner skin, okay? Find needle a mandarin in between the skin and the actual fruit. See? Now you have 2 layers to feel. You go through the skin, right? And before you hit the juicy part, that's where you start to do this, right? I used to do this a lot, okay? I would just, people in school, they have like artificial pig skin, or they actually have pig skins, or very hard stuff, as if you need to really be able to. It's just skin, okay? And you see we can, by pressuring and things will open, right? You don't need like superpower to go through, right? So sensitivity is the key. Okay, you want your sensitivity. Yeah.
John, maybe next time can.
That's actually a bit. Yes, please. Actually. Okay. Yeah. Please. Okay. So next time she has a. So anything, please. Scars, especially like this scars. Okay. You can. Somebody needle. Actually, you're gonna needle him.
Okay.
Okay. You basically repeat what's in you. Transfer it to him. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So again, find these things and do the practice on mandarins. Okay. And the good thing is once you're done, you have a mandarin to eat. Right. Yeah. Okay. So a lot of times when I remove needles, I will actually kind of jiggle a little bit, right, and then take it out. Okay. I think that's it. Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. So make sure you roll it a lot. Okay. Yeah. Work on it a lot. Okay.
Thank you.
That'd be interesting for you to take it out.
Oh, I know. I was like, okay, dribble it all at once and pull 5 out. Oh, yeah. No.